Good afternoon, lads and lassies. Irish Demon here, back with another video. Sorry if it's a little bit echoey on this video. My room's pretty empty right now. But anyway, today we're going to talk about my dear friend and fellow Christian man of God, Daniel Pratt, once again. Let's just get stuck straight into this, shall we? Is there a train running through your house right now, Daniel?
It's pretty much to the point I cannot look at this guy's face without wanting to laugh. I asked him politely when he does his response video if he could please wear his COVID mask. That would just make it epic.
Yeah, we all get it, your whole thing with the COVID masks. I think the laugh is a little bit contrived and kind of put on at this point. It's pretty obvious, Daniel. You gotta lose that, man. It just makes you look crazy and adds absolutely nothing. Who does creepy laughs anyway?
Okay, guys, so I'm truly fascinated with these Muppets that think they're so...
So what? Are you filming this from the Orient Express?
Proficient at the psychological games they play, okay? When they are so predictable and transparent.
It's kind of ironic that you talk about being predictable and transparent when referencing these psychological games we play. What you don't understand is we do simple things to trigger people like you, and you fall for it every time, as you're about to prove. But let me give you some examples. The Star Wars poster. That is purely there to trigger you. It has done in the past. You've referenced it multiple times. The globe up there. Again, purely done to trigger you. You fall for it every time. This NASA t-shirt. I never wear this outside. White is not my color. But I still wear it when I'm doing these videos to trigger you. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, it works every single time. You are so ridiculously predictable. But he's about to go on to explain this big psychological drama that we on the globe side have all got going on. And basically he's just going to show that he's fallen for more tricks. And I will explain it to you just after he tries to.
It's hilarious to me. They really should have studied the psychology. The only defense they have against Flat Earth, because we all know they can't use actual science and avoid it like it's COVID.
Okay, like all of the science that you've been provided with, there's literally hundreds of videos disproving Flat Earth using really good, simple science and really complex science. And you just go, no, the Earth is flat though.
So all they have is psychological mind games to defend their imaginary globe. So I left this comment here. What I knew would happen, because what happens at every one of these Muppets channels, they will immediately pin the comment when they see it. This is so that his Muppets can start piling on and again, reaffirming in anybody that comes to the comment section and sees it, reaffirming in the sheep's mind that, oh, I'm okay. Yeah, all these people say this guy's crazy, so don't listen to him. Even though, again, I can physically and factually demonstrate my claims all day, every day.
Except for the fact that you never, ever back them up. And when you're challenged, you run away like a baby back bitch. Every single time. I have called you out. So you wanted me to show you my analytics to prove that I wasn't some kind of a shill. So if you're watching this, dear viewer, leave a comment down below saying not a shill or something like that. Something a bit different so he knows it's not computer generated comments, CGCs or something. Anyway, the reason we pin the comments, Daniel, and you fall for it every single time, is because when we pin those comments, number one, it shows what a reprehensible piece of you are. Hope you like that, YouTube. I didn't swear. Number two, it puts it on display for everybody to see. Number three, and oh, that's two actually. Number three, see, I told you, demons are not good at counting. Number three is that every single time you leave a comment and you get called out, you delete the comment. like the one you left on my channel the other day. I put up a video talking about, as you guys know, I've got a tumor in my thumb, which I've got to get removed in a few weeks' time. And he says, maybe you can have them remove that tumor you substitute for a brain while they're at it. Bonus hashtag winning. I'm not really sure how that end piece. You're not a 16-year-old white chick. Anyway, let's move on.
I just left another comment for Mr. Ellis here, Ellis 400. He is, of course, claiming I put that if you put a drone, let me turn this stupid washing machine off real quick.
Not only am I surprised that it's not a train, I'm surprised you actually use a washing machine. Was that to wash your tinfoil hats?
That if you put a drone on a merry-go-round that is rotating only once per day, like they love to say the globe is, the drone will not maintain the angular momentum of that merry-go-round. This is what SciMan looks like. Mr. Ellis 400 replies, no, it won't. It will follow the earth beneath it. No, sir. When that drone is sitting on that merry-go-round, according to you, it's sitting there because of gravity. So gravity is in full effect. So it will still, if it were following the earth beneath it, when you spun the merry-go-round, the drone would sit there and the merry-go-round would slide. Oh no, because of friction. Oh, another very light force that's able to overpower imaginary gravity.
To quote a very famous German scientist whose name I don't recall right now, that's not right. That's not even wrong. You see, the problem here is you're just in the wrong ballpark. What you're saying makes no sense. How do you expect the gravity of a merry-go-round to match up to the gravity of, a whole planet? Are you really that stupid? I mean, that is a stupid question. Everybody's going to be like, yes, he is that stupid. Comment down below. Yes, he is that stupid. But seriously, guy, I mean, come on, man. Like, you can't expect a merry-go-round. I'm not saying that a merry-go-round doesn't have gravitational attraction or whatever. It's just you're measuring it against the size of a planet. It's like when people say, how come we can't see satellites flying beneath the ISS? Because the planet is huge and satellites are small. You can't see individual grains of sand from an airplane even 500 feet up. This is pig wrestling, man, at this point. Arguing with flat earthers is like wrestling pigs. You might be really good at it, but all you're good at is being a pig wrestler. Oh, you know what? I'm happy wrestling pigs right now. I wrestled a goat for these horns.
Go figure. So, as usual, they claim that because Earth is so big, they can't ever prove their insane claims.
Except for the thousands upon thousands of hours of footage, photographs, measurements, literally everything. I mean, quite frankly, everything. And you people have nothing to go, oh, well, it kind of looks flat.
So I just left another comment, magically deleted by YouTube, saying, it's funny how I can prove my claims all day, every day. I can put a merry-go-round, a drone on a merry-go-round, rotate the merry-go-round at any speed you want me to, SciMan Dan, and that drone will never follow that merry-go-round's angular momentum. It will never conserve that angular momentum.
By you putting a drone on a merry-go-round, you have just proven that you can put a drone on a merry-go-round. It doesn't prove anything. That's like me saying, I can put this cup on the table, and that proves that tables don't exist. It makes no sense. What you're saying makes absolutely zero sense. You obviously don't understand what you're talking about. You're going up against SciMan Dan, who really knows what he's talking about. You have no idea. Look, it's time for you to start backing your shit up. You always call me out and call SciMan Dan out and other people, but you never actually come to the table. You're never actually willing to come and talk to anybody or have a debate because you know you'd get destroyed. You act like a big tough man. You're a big hard man. I've sent you my email address. I've asked you to contact me. You never do because you're a pussy. I have to whisper because of YouTube. You're a pussy. Every single time it happens. Every time. Look, leave a comment down below if you'd like to see a debate between me and Mr. Pratt. I'll happily take him on any channel. His channel, my channel, whatever. While we're talking about channels, I just want to give a huge shout out to a supporter of my channel and somebody who started creating content, Limey Play, who did a really good video on Daniel Pratt. I'll leave a comment in the comment section down below with a link to it, or in the description or whatever. So definitely go check that out. It was really, really awesome. Anyway, let's hear out what this human piece of whatever. Just let's hear him out.
No matter how slow it's going. Yet, a helicopter on Earth can magically hover over the same spot for over 2 full rotations, 50 hours, no problem. This isn't my claim. This is the Los Angeles Times claim. This is the claim of the pilots that were flying the helicopter and the people that witnessed it. Therefore, I have made my argument that if it can't follow the angular momentum, then its Earth is obviously stationary, and what we would expect to happen is that helicopter to hover over a stationary Earth right where how it did. Therefore, I have met my burden of proof. Yet these Muppets always deflect, claim gravity, and then expect us to have the burden of proof to prove their insanity wrong. So if their excuse is always gravity, why, instead of continually playing with bags of water and brushing their teeth as they tell children to swallow their toothpaste, does NASA not show us an example of a detached item following angular momentum on the fake station? Because it doesn't matter. Gravity has nothing to do with it, and it still won't follow angular momentum.
All right, Breath Monster, one thing at a time here, right? How about this? How about you and me? What the fuck is wrong with my face today? How about you and me get together and debate gravity? Let's just pick one simple topic and go for it. Let's debate whether or not gravity exists. We can do it live on my channel or your channel. I don't really care what channel it's on. Let's debate gravity, simple topic, and we will figure out if it exists or not. Or we can do it in a video exchange. You tell me, what is gravity then? If gravity or whatever doesn't exist, what causes things to fall down? Simple question. Let's hear your answer. Ladies and gentlemen, lads and lassies, leave a comment down below. Let's see, will Daniel Pratt answer this simple question? If there is no gravity, what causes things to drop downwards? If you can answer that question reasonably, then we can go somewhere with this. If not, you're just proving that you're a bitch. Anyway, lads and lassies, thank you so much for all your support over the past few weeks. I really appreciate all the kind messages, and some of the shitty, hateful ones give me a bit of a chuckle. By the way, I beat Facebook. More coming on that in the next live stream. Lads and lassies, go to Catch you next time in Sláinte.